Hi guys, and a very warm welcome back to Howdy's Hull Yeah Hangout. My name is Dom. We have a lot to get into. This is one of the most in-depth weeks for Uncle Howdy clues, so we'll get right into it after this. See you in a second. All right. Let's do it. So there was a QR code that happened on Raw, as they are wont to do these days. There are many QR codes that are happening leading up to the possible debut of Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. That is the QR code if you want to do some digging. That led to a series of image files. Now I haven't uploaded all the image files that were on there because StreamYard won't let me have lots and lots of images, but there are a couple here, and then I've actually got the video. So there's the bird there. They were left all alone. I opened the door. Now they are not alone anymore. Do you understand? Is one there. They were trapped. I showed them how to open the door. Is another one. I've always been free. There was one on there saying I am free. There's a notebook here that reminds me of the glitches. A mirror. Um, this is interesting. How are you doing? I crawled out of the cave so I could set them free. What are your goals to remind them? What challenges are you facing? I'm afraid they won't understand. How do you feel? I finally know my purpose, and soon everyone will see. And there is the symbol there, the Plato symbol. I am all of us, which is of course an Uncle Howdy reference. That weather thing where he was doing the, I don't know if you can see my hand, he was doing the circular motion on the weather sort of channel thing that Bray Wyatt did on his last promo, or one of his last promos. If you have to ask what you aren't seeing, then you aren't looking. So that's really interesting, kind of cryptic there. Another one here I have here, I reminded him of who he was. I showed him his lies. Now he shows me his vision. It's beautiful. This seems like it's Uncle Howdy speaking to Bray Wyatt. Uncle Howdy always kind of focusing back in the day when he was kind of first introduced as part of that storyline with Bray Wyatt, was talking about Bray Wyatt's lies. So this feels like Uncle Howdy is he sees the vision of Bray Wyatt. Maybe psychologically, internally, Bo or Taylor is carrying the legacy on, and that's the idea here. But potentially not only Uncle Howdy, not only Taylor Rotunda, because this looks like Alexa Bliss's floor. Now, there are pictures online of Alexa Bliss's house or floor, where she had goosebumps on her arm when she was watching the documentary. I don't know if that was tied into this and they were thinking about this even back then, because actually that floor looks like Alexa Bliss's. Do you want to meet them? So I don't know. We could actually, there's a theory I have here, guys, that actually Alexa Bliss, so again, this is Alexa Bliss's house. Actually, Alexa Bliss could be the leader, could be the real leader, and Uncle Howdy's kind of setting the tone. Maybe we get Howdy, Rowan, Joe Gacy, Nikki Cross first, Dexter Loomis first, and then we get Alexa Bliss, because this is Alexa Bliss's house as far as I can see. So that's really interesting. The source code, particularly interesting here as well. The source code, which I do think I have. I had to take some images off. The source code there for the QR code. So Cinnamon, that's interesting. I wonder what that means. Also, this I thought was particularly interesting. So 4 p.m. the 16th of the 5th. So that's Thursday coming up on, looks like Twitch to me, but T-Witch, again, witch being a reference to Abby the Witch. So there's lots of clues here, things that might be coming up that we're missing. And there's also, it looks like there's a camera there as well. I think Alexa Bliss is behind this, Is Alexa Bliss controlling everything? Very interesting, because this looks to me like it's Alexa Bliss's house. So I'll play the video for you guys, because it's sort of a better a better reflection on what happens when you click this QR code. And then there's also another thing, another article that is mentioned in here that I want to reference. So we'll go into the, let's have a look. Where are we at? We're going to the QR code. Okay, so you can see this here. I'm going to put it on now. Oh, hang on, it might not work because I've got that in there. There you go. Let me rewind that. So this is what happens when you do the QR code. So there's a smiley face there. See the word door as well. Do you want to meet them? I set them free. I reminded him of who he was, showed him his lies, and now he shows me. That's 4, 5. I have always been. I'm thinking that's I've always been free. So some interesting stuff here. There's the bird, of course, there. They were trapped. And now I open the door. Or I open the door. More around the door there, that door theme. Again, definitely I would encourage you guys to go and do this because the images will be slightly closer up. You don't see, do you? That one's pretty clear. What do you want to know? So again, maybe Alexa Bliss, Uncle Howdy is asking us directly. I am all of us, of course, the Uncle Howdy reference there. Do you, hang on a minute, I didn't catch that one. Oh yeah, I think that was do you want to meet them? And then that one was there as well. There's the image, the symbol, Plato symbol. There's the mirror, which I thought was interesting. Really interesting there. There is the notebook, which again looks like the glitches to me. There's Wendy Lucho. Wendy Lucho is an anagram of Uncle Howdy that's been seen online. And there is, again, missing reports, potential. And that article actually has, there's also this image here, which we uncovered last time, could have been a sort of a skull or a pig. And there is the glitches there. So really interesting stuff. Not glitches, rather. There's the disk and the computer stuff there at the end. There you go. The disk and the computer stuff. We talked about the Twitch 4 p.m. US time, 9 p.m. UK time on the 16th. Very, very interesting there. Going back here. Again, this one's particularly interesting. This is what we'll talk about. Wendy Lucho is an anagram of Uncle Howdy. And then here, reported missing. This is interesting. Yeah, so reported missing. And then again, this actually, to me, this looks like Alexa Bliss's house. It's Alexa Bliss's floor, right? Again, if you search the image of Alexa Bliss watching the documentary, you can see the goosebumps and you can see the floor. But again, this character looks like the lady that did the therapy to the fiend, right? She disappeared. You know, so very interesting there that it could actually be the therapist. And I do have a close up of that too. I'll bring that there. So Wendy Lucho, again, anagram of Uncle Howdy. Very, very interesting that this could actually, it's not Alexa Bliss, but the theme, especially here, there's obviously that's not hair, but there are a couple of these stills that have kind of blonde hair on the floor, which could again be simulating that this is the missing person's house. But again, for me, it's Alexa Bliss's house. And again, just going over these because I know we couldn't see them as well. They were left all alone. I opened the door. Now they are not alone anymore. Do you understand? So that's around the faction. They were trapped. I showed them how to open the door. And there's some more here. There's the mirror. And I wonder what that is. It looks like a crown or an eye. But again, this reminds me, I think this could be Alexa Bliss's house, and maybe there's some parallels between Alexa Bliss and Wendy Lucho. For the purpose of this, once again, someone has confirmed that's how it's an anagram of Uncle Howdy. I'll put that up there for you guys again. I really want to, like I say, thank everybody for the videos and footage that we have used in this from Twitter. Really, really appreciate the help and support of everybody. Dean VJ Singh for the video. That really, really useful video here, which we'll play again before we finish. Once again, the QR code leading to these stills here with door, with the word door there. And there's a nice theory online that the word door could be a link that we click on at 9 p.m. UK time or 4 p.m. US, either on Twitch, or we just go back to that link and click on the door. Very, very interesting idea. So the word door could actually be a link there. So some quite interesting stuff. Once again, the QR code, the Cinnamon found in the body text could be very, very interesting. I guess the idea could be that Bray Wyatt was, Bray Wyatt was a sinner. There you go. And Uncle Howdy had a vision. Bray Wyatt had a vision, and now we see, now we see what that vision is. And again, some of these things really cryptic, but really interesting. If you have to ask what you aren't seeing, then you aren't really looking. So again, maybe challenging us to look harder. And again, as always, guys, if there's stuff I've missed here, because I know there are some other great channels, See Wrestling, etc., who are uncovering this stuff. So thank you so much for watching this one, and thank you so much for bearing with StreamYard for not letting me have all of the pictures up. But honestly, I've really enjoyed doing this, and I certainly really, really appreciate the support. So if there's anything I've missed, please stick it in the comments. I think Alexa Bliss is in control of all this. That's what I've got from this. Again, we couldn't see that one, but it feels like a plan for Alexa Bliss. And maybe Uncle Howdy's like whetting our appetites. Maybe it's Uncle Howdy first with the White Six, then Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is unveiled as the leader. It was Bray Wyatt actually said to Alexa Bliss that when he was let go, keep it going, right? That was the message from Bray to Alexa, keep it going. Maybe we're seeing that again. Another couple of images here that weren't clear a little bit earlier on. So they were trapped. I showed them how to open the door. So there you go. And there's the bird there, and there's that anagram. And there is again the image of the lady who could potentially be this lady. This was the last time we saw her. She was blacked out by the Fiend, of course. So again, it's all coming full circle. We are seeing elements of the Bray story in this now. Very, very well done. Hopefully it plays out on screen. That is, of course, the great challenge. Hopefully it is, it all plays out on screen, because this has been fantastic. This trail of breadcrumbs has been amazing. Let me play this video again. I think I have it. So there's, of course, all the files, that word door, which we could click on Thursday and open the door. And there's the 12. The URL, I actually haven't touched on that yet, have I? Well reminded, StreamYards. URL tied to the debut of Eric Rowan, 12. So that is particularly interesting as well. Let me just remove that. So yes, there is the URL tied to the debut of Rowan, 12. That is the URL of this. So where the QR code takes you is www.com/121212, the debut of Eric Rowan. And again, some really interesting hints here, about where the images were taken, when the images were taken, which again, to me, this is Alexa Bliss in her house taking some of this stuff. She's in charge. Again, Uncle Howdy asked, do you feel in charge? That was the last time I think we saw Alexa Bliss and Uncle Howdy. And I do think now that Alexa Bliss is in charge of everything, and she's going to come in a little bit later on. So let's play this video again. I wonder if I can fill the screen up with it rather than just playing it. Bear with me a second. Let me try and upload it. Let me try and upload it here. Well, let's see if I can play the whole thing. And it might open up. Here you go. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it actually mutes me while that happens. So we're better off doing it this way. Hang on a minute. Let's do it this way because then I can talk while it's on. So let's add this to the stage again. Now let's go through it one more time before we finish up. So again, there is the file, www.com/121212. There is the smiley face. Do you want to meet them? I set them free. Again, a lot of hints around kind of hair. I know that's a throw for a chair, but it could also be blonde hair. So again, that reference to the Bray Wyatt Uncle Howdy story. I have always been. I think that's I have always been free. Maybe there. There's the bird. Again, we saw some of those earlier on in this. I couldn't get them all on. Like I say, encourage you guys, definitely go out there and do this for yourself because it is fantastic. Really, really in-depth storytelling. Like I say, really hope it translates on screen for everyone because this is great. You don't see, do you? So again, they're directly challenging us. They're directly challenging us now to look deeper, you know. That one's particularly prominent, isn't it? The I am all of us. That plan, that really detailed plan or potential plan. There's the Plato symbols there. There's the mirror. Very interested. That will we ever see the full reflection of that mirror? You know, will we ever see that? That notebook is definitely a notebook, but it reminds me of the glitches we've seen. Wendy Lucho, the anagram of Uncle Howdy. Wendy Lucho, potentially that woman in the Fiend therapy thing. There's that image which we were picking apart. It could have been a pig mask or a fiend mask, and there, of course, is the hint about Twitch on Thursday. Could also be related to going back to this link. You know, we could go back here, open that door, click on that door there, and see that, you know, that's an interesting theory. But this is particularly interesting, isn't it? That woman could actually be, you know, Wendy Lucho could have been the woman in the therapy chair, and this could have been the plan all along. But of course, you know, sadly, we're now doing it without Bray. But now that we're doing it without Bray, sadly, and of course with respect, maybe it is up to Alexa Bliss to keep it going. The more that this stuff goes on, the more of this we see, especially that flaw being arguably Alexa Bliss's flaw. Go and have a look at the screenshot, the tweet or the X, whatever it's called, of Alexa Bliss watching the documentary. She's got goosebumps, and that is the flaw, I think. So yeah, very interesting stuff. I do think Alexa Bliss is in charge, and actually we'll see Uncle Howdy first with the White Six, and then Alexa Bliss to be revealed as the real leader. So yeah, very exciting, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see if we missed anything here. Once again, Could that door could open. Wendy Lucho being an anagram of Uncle Howdy. That woman does look like the Fiend's therapist. That could have been Alexa's house. The cinnamon, again, relating that source code potentially relating to the story, the original story between Howdy and Bray. Howdy calling Bray a liar, of course. And again, potentially we'll have some stuff to talk about on Twitch or relating to Twitch because of this one. This one. Again, 4 p.m. US time on the 16th. We will see. We will see. It's an exciting time to be an Uncle Howdy fan, to be an Alexa Bliss fan, to be a Bray Wyatt fan, of course, crucially. This is really, really good stuff. So maybe we'll have some more stuff to talk about very soon. Once again, guys, it all starts with that QR code. Certainly go and have a look at that. The Nightbird song did play. It was more glitched out as usual. It has been over the last few weeks. So, of course, the Nightbird song did play on Raw. Again, hinting that we are getting there. Something is about to happen, guys. I can feel it in my bones. And obviously, it could be King, Queen of the Ring. Everything is pointing to King and Queen of the Ring, isn't it? So, or is it? Who knows, man? This is it, man. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. I know it's, not as tight or as polished as some other places, but I am eternally grateful for you guys. Eternally grateful for your energy, time, support, and thank you so much for everything. The love you've shown this new series has been great. So yeah, really excited to see where it goes, and I will. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys for the next episode, potentially as soon as Thursday. Friday. There'll be some stuff to talk about. Let me know if I missed anything. Hopefully, I've got go back and have a look at everything, and hopefully I got most of it in there. And we'll catch up soon. All right, guys, take it easy. This has been Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. I have been Dom, and I will see you guys really, really, really soon. How cool is that? I mean, again, this all could have been the therapist. So I've just come back to it because I just think that's really cool. Wonderful bit of storytelling. Whether it's Triple H, Taylor, Alexa Bliss, it's a beautiful bit of storytelling. That again, the anagram of Wendy Lucho and Uncle Howdy. And potentially that's the therapist, and it could also be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss could actually be in charge. Ah, man, this is exciting. I really hope it translates because this is great. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.